Regular Bog here, bringing you another video. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to beat the Elite Four in Project Pokemon. So I do have my party of a AURA Mewtwo, doesn't matter, this AURA, and a Darkrai. So the Darkrai has a timid nature with speed minus attack, which isn't bad because it's a special attack using one. The best would be Adamant for this one, but we don't have that. So actually this is one of the best natures you can get for Darkrai Timid. So then we have a nice Dark Pulse and Dark Void on it to put them to sleep and to finish them off with Dark Pulse. We are going to be using this only on Spiritomb 1 Pokemon, and the other Pokemon we are going to be using this Mewtwo. He has max EVs and IVs and everything, and Calm Mind, Aura Sphere, Recover, and Size Strike are the only moves you're going to need. Also, to be safe, you should bring Revives, Full Restores, and Max Elixirs, at least 2 Max Elixirs for this. So we're going to head in to the first trainer. So for this trainer, she has all Ice Pokemon, so you are just going to be having to use Aura Sphere, which is your move with more attacks on it, so you won't really be suffering anything from this, and you won't have to use any items after this battle. Except you might have to use an antidote. The thing about Dugong is he does use Toxic, which is very annoying, so you just have to buy a few antidotes before you go in. Forgot to mention that. And once you get those antidotes, then you can just use them whenever he uses Toxic, and it won't do anything to you. He landed a lucky crit, so just use your Recover once. Get back to full. This Dugong won't do nearly like anything to you. You'll be completely fine. And then just start hitting them with the Aura Spheres. This will get through all 6 Pokemon. You won't have to switch attacks at all throughout this trainer, and you can just keep going through these. Make sure to stay tuned through this video, however, because I am going to be announcing the winner of the AURA Mewtwo, not this one, but the black and blue AURA Mewtwo from the last video. So if you guys want to get that and see if you won or not, make sure you stay tuned into the video, and I will be announcing that one, and also announcing another giveaway. So that will be later in the video. So as you can see, just Aura Sphere is just one-shotting every Pokemon that comes up. Doesn't really matter what it is in this trainer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So as the Kyurem goes down, we move on to the next trainer, which is all fighting type Pokemon. You get 30,000 for beating each of these anyways, so even if you do mess up, you will be able to go back with more money to buy the next thing. I'm only getting that much money because I beat the Elite Four and because I have the pass, but you will get 10,000 either way. So go ahead and use 2 or 3 Calm Minds. I prefer 3, just to be safe. This Machamp will use Close Combat. It is good to just stay on this Machamp and tank it out until you can get your 3 Calm Minds out, because the Heracross will spam Stone Edge on you and it will do a lot of damage, more than 100, and it is not worth the risk of a critical hit. Alright, so now that we have knocked that out of all his moves, go ahead and hit it with a Size Strike, and you will be getting through all these Pokemon. Now, Heracross isn't dangerous at all, but there is a Lucario in this set of Pokemon which you will have to be looking out for, just because you're using Size Strike for the first 4 and then it's the Lucario, and you will be needing to switch to Aura Sphere for that one, because that is what is super effective against it, and it will not one-shot, or it may one-shot with Size Strike, but to be safer and won't use more moves on the other one, go ahead and use Aura Sphere. Gallade is a Size Strike, and here's the Lucario, and just hit it with a quick Aura Sphere. So perfect. All you need is Size Strike and Aura Sphere for pretty much every Pokemon in this. There's only one that is invincible to your Pokemon, which is the only reason we brought the Darkrai, and that is Spiritomb. So we're gonna go ahead and hit it with a Size Strike, and then after this battle, just go ahead, finish it out, get your money, bag, and then make sure you use a max elixir on your Mewtwo and a full restore. So that will bring it to full health and full moves. Alright, so this is the Ghost Trainer. This one can go very badly, which is why you should buy revives just to be safe. Miss Magius can use Calm Mind and other things, but you have full restores and recover just in case you get very low, just like that. Really lucky crit. Full restore just in case of another crit. And then for that one, just gonna recover. You can go and just keep doing these heals until he uses Energy Ball or Calm Mind. So you just hit a Calm Mind when you're not too low. See, that only did 70 damage, so one more Calm Mind. Hopefully you won't use Shadow Ball. Alright, we got unlucky, but we're okay. So then go ahead, Side Strike. Miss Magius is gone, and you will be getting through the first 3 as soon as you accomplish getting past that first one with 3 Calm Minds on. So Side Strike, 1 shot, and finally the good old Jellicent. Gonna hit that with a Side Strike also. So once you finish fighting this Jellicent, make sure you switch over to Darkrai, because this is the Pokemon that you're gonna need to use Darkrai for. Alright, if you are at this part of the video, I will be announcing the winners of the giveaway right now, and I will be back when that is announced. Alright, now we are drawing the winner for the Mewtwo Aura, and it is going to be Lord Umam. And yes, they did remove that, I believe, because I haven't gotten it in a while. So, Lord Umam, if you are watching this right now, make sure you comment down below that you have won, and I will send you your Mewtwo at your Roblox account. Alright, back to the video. Alright guys, we are back, and we are going to be using Dark Void right away on the Spiritomb. So, Dark Void, hopefully it hits, puts it to sleep. It did not. Do a full restores just in case it misses again. Okay. Alright, that missed. We are just going to hit it with a Dark Pulse. We do not want to get risky with it anymore. There we go. And then go ahead and just switch right back to the Mewtwo. Fortunately, it's low health, so we're just gonna have to hope that Gengar won't. Actually, we're just gonna recover quick just to be safe. This Shadow Ball on Gengar is gonna do a lot of damage. Go ahead and full restore. Alright, we're gonna use one more full restore, and then if he uses Shadow Ball again, then we're just gonna go. Alright, that is not good. So, luckily you have another Pokemon, so if that messes up, all you have to do is just go ahead, drop a revive on the Mewtwo, and then you're okay. So we got Mewtwo out again. Alright, we're gonna hit it with a Side Strike. Hopefully it will kill it. It will. And now we're moving on to the Giratina, which is a hard fight just because it's obviously it's Giratina. So full restore, Mewtwo. As it hits you with Draco Meteor, it will lose special attack, so you won't die after it uses Draco Meteor twice. Then you're perfect. So just go ahead, use all the stuff you need to. I messed up on that Gengar, so don't do what I did there. Make sure instead of doing that, you're gonna wanna go ahead and just hit it with a Side Strike as soon as you switch back, instead of going through and recovering and everything, because you can do that all when you're facing Giratina. So we're just gonna 2 more Calm Minds, because we're gonna be using another ability once we get out of this. See, Shadow Ball only is doing like 100 damage just because of the low health, or low special attack because of its Draco Meteors. Alright, then we're gonna Psy Strike it. And then, since it's low health, might as well just hit it with an Aura Sphere. Doesn't affect it, I should have known that. Alright. Doesn't matter. Let's just hit it with another Psy Strike and then we are good. So now that you are through Agatha, it starts getting pretty easy. Even though the next trainer has a lot of legendary Pokemon, you will be fine. Just go ahead and use full restores on Darkrai and Mewtwo. Max Elixir only on Mewtwo because Darkrai didn't use very much. And now you're moving on to the Dragon Trainer. This is one of the easier trainers and pretty much actually the easiest besides the first two. So the only tough trainer is the last one, of course, with facing Gary and the Shadow Trainer. Once you get past the Shadow Trainer, not much of a difficult ride from there. So 2 Calm Minds, or 3 Calm Minds actually. You will be needing 3 definitely for these ones. Kingdra does no damage to you at all, except for its one dragon move, which is Dragon Pulse, and that barely does any, so just go ahead and recover from those. See, if I did not recover there, would have been in big trouble. If he freezes you, make sure you use a full restore because you don't want him to crit you again. That would not work in your favor. So go ahead and Psy Strike that. Then Flygon, Psy Strike on this one again. I feel like Flygon's actually an Aura Sphere, but I think you can Aura Sphere Flygon too. Salamence is a Psy Strike. You do need to have your Calm Minds in by now. Like, you have to do them on Kingdra or you will be in very big trouble. Dragonite is another Psy Strike. Another easy kill. Because he usually does Dragon Dance and something like that. It did get a little iffy there, which was a little bit scary, but we're fine. Now that it moved on to Palkia. Palkia can't do anything to you. Alright, we are gonna be... No, we can Psy Strike because Dialga is the last Pokemon and he is weak to fighting, so you won't have any problems there. So do 4 Calm Minds actually, just to be safe, because I forgot about Palkia's high health. Just use 4 Calm Minds just to get through the Dragonite easily, and you can't even go 6. If you want to one-shot the Dragonite, you can do 6. Okay, so now we're to Gary. He is one of the toughest trainers, obviously, because he's the master, so go ahead and use a Max Elixir because you have gained enough money by then that this money doesn't really matter. Or the, like, amount you're spending on winning this, and you'll get that nice badge at the corner. Alright, so go ahead, and we're gonna fight Gary. So, obviously Gary has the Arceus at the end, which isn't much of a problem, but the Metagross at the beginning is much of a problem because Psy Strike is not very strong against it. So Calm Minds, as many as you can get in. So you're gonna need to spam full restores here, which make sure you have a lot by here. Unfortunately we got frozen, so we have to use another one. That can be angering. So Meteor Mash, let's pray that he doesn't hit us with that. He did, and we're very low health. Wow, that is lucky. So there is luck involved. You can make mistakes here because of your Darkrai, and that gives you some wiggle room where you can revive your Mewtwo just in case. See, if he hits a crit on any of these, you are in big trouble. Alright, you just have to hope after you recover he hits an Ice Punch. There we go, perfect. Still not feeling safe there. He did do a lot on that Ice Punch. Usually he does a lot less. So just keep cycling through his attacks. Alright, we are going to hit him with a Psy Strike now. so the first Side Strike's going out. Only lower a quarter of his health. And we're just gonna hit him with another one. So what we're gonna do here is switch over to Darkrai. And I know this is a little risky, but we're gonna go for a revive on Mewtwo. So that one-shotted our Darkrai, unfortunately. Then we're gonna switch back to Mewtwo and use a revive on Darkrai. See, times like this, perfect. This is perfect. Now, just recover. Even though that's gonna do a ton, but we can just keep whittling him down with Side Strikes. Now we are back onto our Darkrai. So very bad that, like, what you have to do here is just keep reviving, because Darkrai is very good for landing these, but you need to keep switching between just to wear out his abilities. So we're gonna revive Darkrai again, just in case that happens. Only have 4 revives left, so we're gonna have to pray this works. We need to miss. Alright, almost there. Should almost be out of attacks. Okay. Earthquake only has, I think, 10 moves. If it has 20, then we're in trouble. I think he might be out of Meteor Mash. Oh, there we go. Alright, so he is out of moves completely now. So all you have to do, full restore on your Mewtwo. And there it is. Perfect. He's gone. So buy 10 or 15 revives at the beginning. 15 if you want to be extra safe. Alright, now we're moving on to Tyranitar, another very strong Pokemon. Use a Calm Mind. He's gonna hit you with Thunderbolt, which is very weak. The only move that does a lot is his Dragon move with Tyranitar. So once you get to Tyranitar, you should be good to hit a lot of Calm Minds on. I recommend, honestly, hitting 6. This is Stone Edge, not his other move that you have to do. Okay. Third Calm Mind going on. Since none of his moves really do damage, just hit 3 more on. See, that was super effective, did nothing. Cover quick. Calm Mind. And one more Calm Mind after that one, and we are perfect to fight the rest of his Pokemon. Because we will be faster than all of them, except maybe Arceus, but we have the potential of surviving attacks now that it won't even matter. So Max Elixir, you Mewtwo after that, just to make sure that it has enough moves. See, we got into a really bad situation there, but because of our items, we could outlast that Metagross and survive. Only with 2 Pokemon. If you have more Pokemon, it's even easier, because you can just keep cycling through them and just damaging the ones that don't matter. Now that we're done, we're going to hit him with an Aura Sphere, I believe, with Tyranitar. Critical hit, super effective. And we are on to these last 4. Alright, Alakazam is another extremely easy one. Forgive my animal for barking, but Alakazam is another extremely easy one to get through, because very easy one-shot potential, and it has nothing that can counter you. Slacking is very bad to do your Calm Minds on, so as soon as you get past Metagross on this battle, you are pretty much good for the rest of it, except when you get to Arceus and Garchomp. So we're going to go ahead, Side Strike that, and you are on to Arceus. So Arceus is the strongest, but I think we will be able to one-shot it with Side Strike. Alright, Shadow Claw is usually the one that's bad, and Side Strike hit and killed the Arceus. So we did beat Gary, and there we go. 3rd time beating the Elite Four. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I did do a guide on this before, but this is a more updated version on how to do it with only 2 Pokemon. I really hope you guys enjoyed. You can do it with more. You can do it with as many Pokemon as you want, and the winner of the giveaway was announced earlier, but we are doing another giveaway. A person in another game was generous enough to give me a AURA UXIE, and I know this is a pretty rare Pokemon, or I think it is a pretty rare Pokemon, so we're going to be giving this away. Spectrum Aura. So if you guys want to win this, make sure you comment down below what your favorite Aura Pokemon or Aura type is, and you will have a chance to win in the next thing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.